Hi there, and welcome to Cat Scratch Kitchen. We've all been there scraping the bottom of that tiny little brown can of Fritos hot bean dip and wishing there was more. Well, today we're fixing that. Forget the grocery store run. We're recreating the legendary Fritos hot bean dip using pinto beans, a little bit of jalapeno, and a few simple spices. You probably have everything you need for the world's most addictive bean dip sitting right in your cupboard. It's smoky, it's salty, and it's better than the tin. So grab your apron and your food processor, and let's make a batch. This recipe is so easy and so fast, 5 minutes of your time is about what it takes. You start out with 2 cans of pinto beans, 15-ounce cans. And they need to be drained, but not rinsed. Now I happen to have some pintos that I cooked in my slow cooker and then vacuum sealed. This is equivalent of 2 15-ounce cans. I'm just going to throw that in my food processor. Everything's going to go right in your food processor. Next, we need pickled jalapenos. Now you can get nacho jalapenos like this. We need about 8 jalapeno slices. And then just keep this aside because we're going to need some of the juice. We'll need 2 tablespoons of the juice. Now we need a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt. We need half a teaspoon of paprika. You can use smoked paprika if you prefer, if you want that little extra burst of flavor. I'm just using plain. A teaspoon of onion powder. A half a teaspoon of onion powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. And a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, of course, you can adjust this to your taste, but we are making the hot Frito bean dip, so we need that cayenne in there. And that's it. That didn't take 5 minutes. Now we're going to put the lid on our food processor, and we're going to go ahead and process it until it's smooth. If you prefer it a little more chunky, you can stop before then. And that's it. Now we're just going to place it in an airtight container, and I'm going to refrigerate it for about an hour so that all the flavors meld together and it's ready to eat. You can heat it up or you can eat it cold, either way. I made mine nice and smooth like the canned version, and like I said, you can also make it a little bit less smooth if you want a little bit of the chunkiness of the beans. Now, not only do you have that fantastic flavor of the Fritos hot bean dip, but you also have none of the preservatives and probably about 4 times the amount that's in one of those little cans. You're ready with a great dip to take to a get-together or just to have on hand for snack time.